Tammy here from Shady Paddock Farm in Central Texas. I promised y'all a couple of weeks ago that when I got ready to test out the on-farm blood pregnancy test, I would walk y'all through the process. So today I am doing pregnancy test on 5 girls. Drew blood last night when we were trimming hooves, went ahead and got their blood drawn. And I am using the Pregnostx on-site pregnancy test, which can be used on sheep, goats, and cattle. It's from the makers of Biosecurity. This is what it looks like. I've done 2 tests so far, and y'all, it is so easy to use. You got to check this out. So much easier than drawing blood and sending it out to a lab. So I've done 2, and I got 2 pregnant girls. I'm going to walk y'all through the steps on how this is done. I've got my blood sample that I drew yesterday evening. They're all labeled. Don't forget to label them. I almost did that on one of them is the reason that I'm reminding y'all. But you want to, once you get your blood sample in here, you want to gently swirl this back and forth. Do not shake it aggressively. You never want to do that when you're dealing with blood, but you can just move it back and forth, and that's going to disperse the product that's in here to keep your blood from clotting. This came in the test kit, the vials, as well as needles and the little jobby whopper that you can stick the goat with and then push the plunger on. There's a needle contraption that goes in here. I prefer just a good old-fashioned syringe and needle. In my opinion, it's easier. I used a syringe and needle and then poked the top of this so that the blood would get sucked in. And like I said, I did this yesterday evening. So there's also a little holder in here, if y'all can see down in there, so you can keep your blood stored in here. And then all of your little test kits are individually wrapped. There's 6 of them that comes in a kit. So we're going to do Nessa next. Open up my little container here, this little package. And this has everything that we need. So I've got the test cassette. Then over here on this side, you have the little suction device to pull up just the right amount of blood out of your tube. And then there is a chaser fluid that you have to add to behind the blood. So it's just a couple of really easy steps. I'm going to go ahead and, oh, you know what I need to do before I go any further is write Nessa's name on here, because I'm doing multiple goats. I don't want to forget that. So I'm going to go ahead and pop the top off of this, pull up my sample, and it has a safety overflow so that you can't get too much sample. So it goes over here, the extra. Now I'm going to add this to the cassette, the blood sample, and then I'm going to chase it with this little vial of fluid. We're going to put 3 drops of this in. Add that. 1, 2, 3. Let me go ahead and cap my blood off again so I don't make a mess. And now I'm going to wait 30 minutes to see what the test results are. My experience so far, doing 2, is that it looks like if the goat's pregnant, it shows positive really fast. So the fluid that is over here in this little receiving chamber is going to gradually get sucked through this device, and it's going to come across the test area first, and then it'll go past over here to the control. So this line, the control line, is going to turn pink whether they're pregnant or not. If they're pregnant, the test line will turn pink. And what I saw with both Clover and Briar that I've done so far is as the fluid came across, I could see immediately that the goat was pregnant. But we are supposed to wait 30 minutes. This has been in here for 22 minutes so far, and you can see it's very obvious that I can tell she's pregnant. I've got 2 lines there. Okay, now it does not look like Nessa is pregnant because, well, let's see here. I do see a little line coming. We just went across the test. I don't know if y'all can see that moving, the fluid moving. We're about to go past the control. So this is interesting. In this one, it didn't react as quickly for the test or the control, but both lines that are present, the test line and the control, are like the same faint appearance. And now they're both getting dark at the same time. So it looks like Nessa is pregnant. And this has just been in here a couple of minutes. Okay, it looks like lock is 3 for 3. I probably shouldn't have picked that up. You're supposed to leave this flat, but I got a little excited. So really you want this to lay flat. You don't want to pick this up, but it looks like Nessa is pregnant as well. Yay. Oh my goodness. I hope my luck holds out. I've got 2 more to do. That is how you run this Pregnostx test. As you can see, it couldn't be simpler. Super easy. And I'm excited about the results that I'm getting right here. I don't have to send them out and wait for lab work to come back. I'm saved on shipping and the hassle of having to get the blood packaged up and all that good stuff. So I give a double thumbs up for this product.